Pin backstab and the flank player. Arki's going to play central anchor on the site itself. Engagements coming through. MUTiRiS is the first to fall. Just can get the trade, and Arki's waiting for them to come out here towards the observation window. They'll get that kill. Edge of the smokes. stadodo spotted. Tagged up. The 22 HP does not go down, and a player over at Decon door won't be a bit of a concern, but phzy deals with him and gets a sausol as well. So bomb plant secured. stadodo in a 1 versus 4, and an absolute stormer of a hit. A rush tactic from the ninjas that seems to pay off.
Oh, that was quick, fast and aggressive coming out from the young ninja.
Sapec, turning away from Arki at the wrong moment back there to the observation window. The first kill will fall out for the young ninja side. The stadodo striking out here towards the ramp control. Gets himself a nice double. Allows MUTiRiS also to clean house against the next player. Up nilo left alone here towards the A bomb site. And the bomb's out of his control as well. So the best he can do is get that frag. Probably look for some more exits. It might be worth it just to hold on to the rifle. I mean, he can upgrade to an AK if he goes down, though, so he'll face towards Arki. Arki will shut him down regardless, so he won't have a choice in the matter. And sAw will get there first. Nades landing a bit far out here. The spray for MUTiRiS still finds a kill.
It'll be Arki on the quicker one from rotation from ramp.
It's MUTiRiS taking out AlekS here. Opening things up for the second frag here in the second minute. And look now, pretty decent for the sAw side. They're taking no damage so far on this default set piece, and now just phzy next to fall. Sapec will find one trade out of Decon, so there's that much going for them. 4 versus 2 gained. Ninjas having the site access, but not site control. And nilo needs to isolate a kill before we can even think about the bomb plant. Does get the frag together, so maybe an opportunity to get some bonus cash, but the round victory is still going to be very difficult with low HP across both players, and again, still a man advantage for sAw.
Not a massive amount of utility here for the CT side, and well, with Sapec now the last one left, this round really is all but over. I mean, his best bet might even just be to save onto the AK, maybe just go top site rather than try and defend. Looks like he wants to try and swing out from decontamination. I think that could have been a really good opportunity.
3 alive, 3 AK staying in for the sAw camp. Very, very nice hold of the site. And some of that confident defensive is what really... MUTiRiS also rotating away from a passive angle on Hell. And they stall for only a moment on T side.
Oh, good kill out for Madden, and that's probably just going to hold the rotates for a little bit longer, wondering whether it actually might be a top site exi, but no, they've taken ramp control. They've got the opportunity to wrap into Hell if they like, and I think they're actually going to go into A. They're going to leave AlekS as a bit of a look and retake this lobby control. I think they're overthinking it here, Jay. They had the opportunity of just going straight towards lower. AlekS has to win this kill if they want to make this play work.
And he does. That's a good swing and hit. MUTiRiS does not do much damage to him either. 25 seconds left, and now they crunch in from both sides of the A site. stadodo known here towards the vents, but Justice not so much. Spray through, takes the bomb planter. 15 seconds, someone's got to go back and get it. They do deal with the rotating players. Arki now left alone here towards the vents. I think he was just seen. He'll still take the kill back. Look towards heaven. The bomb plant can come in safe, so it looks like they'll get that 40-second boost up, and still nilo swings and gets the kill. Just down to pistols after that, and now this buy is also looking a bit awkward, but they have got rifles. I think once they start losing to the same sort of like deficit that they were losing to in that best of 1 is when you start to be concerned for sAw. But with the frag coming in from Arki, doesn't feel like they might be conceding that much here. Information being gained. MUTiRiS knows that it plays out here. Perfect flash and perfect lineup, but doesn't get 2 kills.
Looking great here for the Swedes.
We'll kill on Sapec. Comes through nice and easy. 5 versus 2. sAw trying to hold on for something out here, but nilo does deal with it. Trade back coming through from sausol.
Fast play out from the vent dive. We haven't seen that coming in as of yet. Fast play out from Hut, though. This is a straight rush towards the upper bomb site, and it's cleaned up. Just gets a couple of kills, but not before the trades come back from Madden.
phzy there to take the train, man, and drops AlekS left alone. 1v3. He's found that first. The bomb's been dropped on site, though. His flank towards Hell is exclusively to get this Heaven player, and they've got to deal with the man that's also on the site itself, and they're suspecting this. Arki rotating back towards the Hell position. They're going to enter through towards this ramp and take the headshot nice and easy. So, couple could be everything if they continue the outside campaign. Will they check here? No, they won't. That's 2 frags, easy to line up. But MUTiRiS misses on the second man. Tags up Sapec. So again, the outside control is contested by the CT side. They're going to burn real low. They're both going to go up in flames.
Kill onto phzy. 2v4 situation. They're now starting to clear out lobby together. Oh, what?
That couldn't have been more perfect. He ducked just as the spray came through.
Way.
AlekS was watching it. And now he gets 2 frags on for the quadra. The smoke is where that bomb's been planted. sausol, top of heart. AlekS escapes. Hunts down position, turns away at the right moment. That's 3 kills. And now just with a smoke and a defuse kit, he's going to go for the ninja defuse. Spray through, not landed. He's on the other side. AlekS going to reload. Just going to steal it. Oh, the clutch attempt.
Utility, all they've got left is a decoy and a flash. That's it.
Flash is over from Squeaky, they'll go. Check out the scaffolding player. 2 players, 3 kills coming in for the CT side. sausol looking at the back line. phzy will get the kill back. 12 seconds, bomb dropped in the open, and AlekS suddenly left with nothing to do. And the ninjas again.
MUTiRiS to swing out with an advantage going his way. Fast play out towards the Squeaky entrance. The bomb gets dropped. They try and go in for the vent dive, but stadodo does not make that a potential.
We'll just be able to sneak past the smoke, I think. Boost up. They do get sausol in the end, so now I know where at least 2 of the players are at. And they get caught up trying to make their way downstairs. MUTiRiS and just crossfire once again. phzy now left alone. They hear him dropping with the AWP. Can't land the frag. MUTiRiS ends up with a double.
Ooh.
Waiting and baiting. Sees just, tags him in the back of the head, takes him down. sausol can trade. The good peek in for the headshot. Sees the next 2 players. The trades will come back to the T side. And MUTiRiS gets 2 more heads. Manin suddenly alone towards the B site, waiting, expect him to go back down the ramp control. But now left in a 1v3 retake back up to the A bomb site for him. And sAw may just have 11.
Oh, Madden, 1v3, he's lost all of his teammates and he's caught off going up the vents. A massive spy. You're down a considerable margin of rounds, but I think they just need to wait till they get the rifles, or maybe not. They find the opening kill.
4 or 5 players in that last round, so I respect it. I think I might actually just agree with the young ninjas in this particular regard, but Manin, another kill. AlekS, a follow-up frag as well, and well, I guess it will work out for them in the end, so the gamble's paid off. 2 versus 5, as long as stadodo and just don't manage to clutch this, and indeed they won't. AK last thing standing to press. Now they're going to crunch back in towards lobby, get the kills together. SMG frags are plenty. Could be the 4-round deficit that ninjas could use. Fast play in towards the A site. stadodo sees the player at rafters, sees the player top of heart, gets those kills with the AKs. Not even able to chime in.
And we're getting to a position where both teams are just wrecking each other's economies. sAw now winning a force by themselves, able to pick up an AK.
Already how they've managed to force AlekS off
Nade.
to 8 points of health. And Nade possibly could take him down, you're right about that, but they're not going to take it just yet. It's MUTiRiS that gets the opening kill on Manin outside. He will wear down on him. MUTiRiS will take some damage. AlekS is forced to back away because he's the only defender here. He's got so many T-side players to deal with, and there's so much battle around MUTiRiS. stadodo turns up against Sapec as well, gets another good kill, and ninjas.
Yes.
M4 backed up, AK bursts through, arki gets that frag. 2 standing for the ninjas. 1 trade from Nilo. Can he swing on the bomb and deny it? He won't take the risk, and stadodo will punish him for it. Like, this half is proof in the pudding.
Well, you have a look at the sAw's results in the last 3 months. Their worst placing, Jay, at an event is 3rd to 4th. Certainly for this first map, it's not looking likely that a victory can go their way. Fast play towards outside for MUTiRiS, and even Sapec falls so quickly into the round.
Yeah, just on that frag. Nice and easy. Opening up the situation, shutting out that opening frag. MUTiRiS spreading against Manin, takes him down as well. For the plant easy on that B site. Nilo, as a result, is forced to make an aggressive play just as the smoke clears. arki takes him down. And this is the same sAw we saw at the end of Train. Ripping apart the opposition. 1 on 5 for phzy. The AWP will catch 1. But that will not make a difference in this round.
Yeah, hold on to it, mate. Try and just bring that AWP forward. Hunt coming in behind him, and there's just so many players. 1 towards outside, 1 already in hell. Another good shot comes out from phzy. He's completely blind, and eventually can't save onto the AWP.
So far, no casualties, but plenty of damage done to the CT side.
Manin trying to go in for a bit of an aggressive play towards Squeaky. MUTiRiS might get caught outside by the secret player. Oh, AlekS has been seen. The swing just keeps coming through. I can't believe MUTiRiS wins that fight on 1 HP.
Yeah, offensive board. Downstairs, there's only 1 player, though. Ooh, spray through on Nilo does get just at least. There's that, but Only 1 for 2 on the trade. Favorable to the T side camp. 30 seconds though. You have to make their way into the bomb site, and they are pretty low HP, so there could be some trade potential, especially as Sapec takes out one of the high HP players.
Dodo's hearing all of this information from Squeak, so he's going to know that 2 players are coming in from ramp. The low HP though, that is the defining factor here for the T's. MUTiRiS is low, and so is Dodo.
Taps up, backstab, not incoming here. All 3 bunched up. MUTiRiS being very careful, but when he takes that face because a single bullet will take him down. Gets the headshot on Nilo. Trade back is good from phzy, but stadodo finds the lineup on
execution. They're not slowing down.
Smoke to throw them off. Reposition back towards construction, and Sapec takes him down. Ooh. 2 kills for just on the USP though. Simple headshots, blinded off by flashbangs coming in from stadodo and Co. Rotations are there, and just executes every player he sees. Pistols are plenty. Heads
forward and fast play out towards mid. No aggression coming through towards a banana position. Arki with a dry swing though. A single flash from MUTiRiS and an aggressive peek works out for an opening pick.
Man to drop AlekS, and there's the sAw barely getting this kill. Had to call in Nilo for assistance. That SMG gaining some information, able to hold off and stall for time. Arki trying to trade, stadodo comes up with the nade on his M4 damage. M4 will lurk through the smoke as the SMG hunts for information. Nade on, damage done to both players. Swing and hit does not get the double for stadodo, but he's already got himself an interim kill. So phzy on 24 HP can get cleaned up by the SMG.
And an aggressive approach coming through. A wallbang comes through for Broken Wall.
No idea about it. Still the flashbang comes in. phzy blinds them off and assists.
That was so well played from sAw. They get the opening tag through the Broken Wall, and they put a nade down too. And the Madden just goes, I've had enough of this.
Big for him. 1 point of health as well for his efforts. And again, momentum swing for the Swedes. Will they hold on to it? There's still a buy in play. Smokes back, M4's here. 20 seconds again. Young Ninjas running this timer extremely low. They're stalled out by the M4s. So sAw gets himself 1 kill. Nilo and Sapec can't trade it. Arki still trying to deny the bomb plant. AWP strikes back. Ooh. Looks for his second, but can't quite land it. And the bomb plant can be secured from here, leaving it all on just in a 1 versus 3. Gets Manon. Didn't see the second player on site. He does now get that headshot, but doesn't get phzy. So looks like a B lean and probably a B hit. Manon walking straight out. His injuries have been fantastic, but doesn't check the boost spot and goes down for it here. T side incoming. The CTs are going to fall back though. That CZ does start to push aggressive though. He's heard, he's seen, and he does get taken out.
Oh, what is this play though coming out from Just? He just decides to push through the CT smoke and at least brings it back to a 3 versus 3. MUTiRiS spamming away out from construction. But now it's just down to 2. The bomb's not yet planted, coming in from 2 very different angles, the CTs.
Spray through, mollies in, 2 players backed up. Outside of the site, the AWP phzy. Ready for the next player to face. No utility. Well, I mean, it's the sort. You get an exit frag here, MUTiRiS. Very risky. Turning away. Catching at least 1 man. Can't get that AK back down for. AlekS starts leading the charge up with the brackets control. M4 swing, MUTiRiS with a very awkward spray. And now the Ninjas will make their way around towards the CT spawn. AWP is stadodo watching Speedway, peeks back in towards the spawn itself, looking back towards the other side, and that cost him his life. So Manon finds a trade. Now it's all left to Just here at the first boxes. He has been stellar on the pistol on the B side defensive, but backup has arrived already. Arki drops that bomb, takes the player back. Sapec trying to see if he can get that kill, but no, Just gets the trade together. 3 versus 2. And Arki continuing to press forward. The AWP does turn back towards him. Looking back for the next man. sAw again up for the clutch. He's gotten himself 3 kills on the deagle. Now got the kit. He's got no utility though. Turning back towards CT. Looks at the back corner. Oh, the clutch is beautiful, but again. Look at the utility put down on the CT side. Look at how quickly stadodo wants to make his way up. Sees 1 man, gets the kill. SMG to follow suit as well for Just. 40 seconds, Arki. Thammer swing out with the SMG also peeking in to distract Nilo, get his back turned towards that rifle. 2 standing for the T side. AlekS up here at balcony, seen on the spray. sAw will get that kill nice and easy. And the AWP phzy to just fall.
sAw MUTiRiS being pressured. He's seeing a lot of players out from brackets, but rather than falling back, he's going to try and fight. Oh, a little bit sloppy, but he still gets 2 kills.
Now 4 versus 3. AK looking back, the flash has come over as the CT's pushed forward and arki is dealt with. 3-on-3 scenario. Ninjas continue to press forward. One player in the back of pit, and phzy just swings and hits, not taking any time out as he lands on stadodo as well. Makes it 3 kills and just left out to quad, wondering what just happened. Ninja's going to regain the lead above sAw here.
Oh, just. It's got so much to do in this 1-on-3, and they're all from different angles. 2 in the site, 1 out from pit. nilo finishing off the last kill.
Huge plays. Big stuff posted. Look how quickly the teams want to make their way out. They're going to go past one of the CT players back in the sandbags, and he gets killed off for it. Just does get a 1-for-1 trade together though. Manin out onto the side, gets the kill. MUTiRiS can respond at the gap in the smoky. Takes down his man in 3-on-3. And a bomb plant secured towards the coffins area. CT still on rotate though. They're going to take some sweet time for this. MUTiRiS tries to force forward, but goes down.
I did not think they were going to be dominant, and they've shown it.
You could see the half victory, maybe even another map victory for them at this stage. First contact by Manin and MUTiRiS. MUTiRiS will go down to nilo, and they gain the brackets control on T side.
Yeah, they're playing proper well. 2-round advantage, already opening pick going into round 13. Good resmoke comes out from arki if he wants to overextend from long, and he does. That's super aggressive, and he actually works out for it.
So many times here, Ninjas. No smokes to cross back, just no utility on the site itself. SMG held to the backlines, is going to be able to get a kill back here. Needs some support, doing damage to Manin, and needs to find and isolate the kill, potentially stall for more time. The taps to the headshot work out against the AWP. Next, just shuts him down, and nilo left alone to ace clutch this. Bomb dropped to the backside. No smoke to the CT cross. They're closing in a banana. The Molotov burns, and 5 seconds to get the bomb picked up. It's not going to happen. arki.
13 rounds into this first map. What a performance he's having. And now a quick play towards banana, but a lot of damage comes through and just finds his 20th.
20 frags. nilo will try to see if he can get some of his own highlight moments. He gets arki
towards pit. At least there's a player there to try and force off angle. sausol rotating over towards a mini pit.
stadodo with that kill. nilo trading it back. Taps off. Gets stadodo as well. So sAw still geared towards pit. Needs to get himself a 3k, but no. Shut down by phzy. And the plant will be secured towards the shut doors. Just going to incendiary the site. Try flash his way in through this smoke. Try and throw them off. Catches vision on the one man. Will get nilo. No. Tag to 11, but still stays in
the apartments. I thought MUTiRiS was going to push forward to that, but once that molly comes through, he is straight out of there.
nilo could see 2 out here. Sees them both. Spray through, only gets 1. MUTiRiS can trade back, but I think he may hear a lot of these footsteps. I think he might know they're coming in towards the A play. They're going to check Boiler, but he's not there. He can sneak in and time this so well. What's he going to find? Spray up, lines up, but only gets a single frag. Manin for the trade, and stadodo moves in as the plant goes down. He's still going to press the issue. See his man taking down phzy. Can't find a response with all the SMG of just. An MP9 in the hands of anybody else would be a weak weapon, but in his hands, it's the key to the round victory. On
fire on CT.
It's going to be quick out towards the brackets control. Sapec and phzy shotting down the headshots. The USBs cleaning house. Not a single casualty for the AlekS. Swing out, deagle gets aggressive. SMG struggling to deal with it, but AlekS there to back up his man. nilo stays alive. AlekS follows suit on MUTiRiS as phzy falls. AlekS eventually goes down. nilo back towards the back corner and just picks up an M4, gets the frag together. So 3 versus 2. Bomb plant can be secured. And Ninjas without a... Much like how sAw were able... Got the small gap at the left-hand side of that smoke to work with, hoping that someone makes their way in from mode. So it's MUTiRiS making his way in from arch, and phzy shuts him down. Molotov's on a library, and phzy can't do much from there. He'll take a bit of damage, forced away from position. So sAw spray through, gets his man in the corner, not ready for AlekS, and that drops the bomb. He gets a double, in fact, down to 19 HP. Finally, a trade from stadodo can come through, but a 3-on-2 has been gained by the CT forces. phzy seen arki body blocks to allow stadodo to cross successfully, and a retake is on for the Ninjas.
No, they're in pretty good post-plant positions. arki playing out from...
I suspect he probably isn't going to be in the apartments area, unless he was already there prior to it. Taps through, spray up, he takes out phzy, back to 2-on-2, and arki still sitting back in pit. Are they ready for him? They'll check position, he'll dodge them, spray through, man, and comes up, stadodo trades it, he's gotten 3 kills, bombs open, and no kit, you're right about this, Sapec's running for it, the AK's hunting him, he can't take him down, but he will get away with the round, and the kill to the bomb comes through in the end. sAw flashes on towards that short controls. AlekS tries to stall for the T side, knowing that there might be a bracket. One swing in from the AWP can catch a kill. AlekS back here behind default boxes as the AWP of phzy pops off, takes 2 kills. stadodo drops that bomb on site central. AlekS coming up with 2 frags, and whilst sAw will be able to trade, it will be equalized.
Aggressive from them yet, outside of what they tried in the pistol round. So I wonder if they'll try something hyper aggressive, fast up towards the top of Banana, and just
off 2 for 2 on either site. And both players here looking down the brackets control. If they can isolate these picks and take these 2 players apart quick, then that could be just a site take easy as AlekS with 1 frag trying to line them up. stadodo gets that kill together, and now phzy falls back towards Arch, and they ain't even leaning towards long. They're going to get a plant in from short because they know that they can, and the CTs have got to consider the save here. I don't think a retake's on the table.
No, I don't think so either. Look at how much utility there is for sausol in the post-plant too. Resmoke can come out towards that moto position if they like, and if it does, I mean, that pretty much calls it. Ooh, stadodo's even lurking very, very deep down. 5 rounds in a row for sAw. Then we saw Young Ninjas getting 1, so they should be able to buy back if they can hold on to these 2 players, and they do. Fast playing towards Banana. It worked out for the opening kill last time around. A lot of damage coming through. MUTiRiS is going to fall.
Oh, and Sapec swings up as stadodo spray through and just doing damage, switching out to the other AK of his opposition, continues to look through the smoke and catches man for it. 3 kills down through Banana, and that dismantles the entire main T-side force. Have a lurker out towards long in Arch, and 1 player making his way up brackets, but this should be a round for the Ninjas. The 5v2 is too much to handle, so sAw will fight hard, but how much of this fighting is in vain?
I don't know what they could do with it here. Hang on. Now there's a kill coming out from the library player, but do they expect AlekS to be out from Graveyard, swinging up, getting a couple of kills, and it came down to the play. The
place there from the B aggression. But once again, they're going to try to go passive about this. Flash is in, just going to get that 1 kill. Trade back from Sapec is good, so AlekS is not going to fall in vain. 4 versus 4, further Molotovs coming up, and Sapec is now pushed into the corner. stadodo reads it, takes a bit of damage trying to isolate the kill, but is forced to fall back on HP numbers, and eventually his dry face will be slow facing in, smokes down. Not timed well enough, the incendiary might force them off position. AK spray transfer comes up against sAw, backing up in the 4 versus 2, forced to reload as 1 player makes his way quickly in position, takes him down, gains access to the site as the plant can come through, and CT's on a slightly slow wraparound here, still going to go for the retake. AWP Scene takes arki, now it's all left to MUTiRiS. 1 versus 3, knows the AWP is close, and the AWP knows he is too. Gets the kill, gets the round for the Ninjas. They're back in the lead.
They've brought it, and it comes down to really phzy again. He's really starting to find some impact.
Being very liberal with their usage of the tax. Now might be an opportunity to use one here in this next round, especially as they might get ripped apart with the Ninja side. phzy against MUTiRiS takes him down. stadodo can respond on the site. It's 2 players still sitting here. AK seeing phzy swings out, gets a 3K on for the quadra as he drops the bomb and just left on towards short. Will the AWP get the ace? The first ace of the day, not quite to quad. Second place lands the tag, just given a chance, but it's shut back down by nilo.
Wondering about here, Jay. We haven't seen many boosts coming in, but AlekS is in that position. Someone's got to check for the T side.
He takes out 1 for it. Trade on Sapec is good. AlekS drops off. The bomb's out in the smoke as well. Just running into the flames. There's no idea it's there. And a big gap for AlekS to work with. Body blocked on that Molotov, finally pulls him away. stadodo finds a flank position, but AlekS is able to deal with it in the 4 versus 3 scenario. The Young Ninjas still holding contest on the site, but sAw shuts it back to an even standing. Bomb plant coming in for the coffins now. 3 on 3, and AK's been picked up. There's still a MAC-10 in play for arki, and he's watching the backline with the deagle. Turning away from this Banana position where Manin is M4 up against it at point blank. MAC-10 gets that kill. 3 on 2 now. sAw turn the man advantage to their favor as just gets phzy. It's all on nilo. Molotov towards Dark, and still the swing comes in. The kill 9. SMG of Sapec being the best weapon, he can still put it to good effect. Grab an AK, spray blind on stadodo's position. If he takes him down, he takes the bomb out as well. The burn comes through, he does go back, but MUTiRiS falls to Manon on the deagle. The AK was also thrown over to AlekS, so he doesn't have to extend so far forward for it. So saw trades to a 3 versus 3, continues out. The opponent's got to deal with this deagle, doing tons of damage, 6 HP, and the wallbang headshot connects. 3 on 2, the ninjas with the upgrade pistols are gonna try shut it down anyway. Arki, the veteran, the oldest player on this squad, now looking to clutch a 1 versus 3. He evades man, turns up to the apps, but still loses to Graveyard. T-Star, double flash and smoke for Sapec and smoke molly for AlekS. As look at MUTiRiS wanting to go very aggressive alongside stadodo, get a couple of kills very early on, but he's suffering. His teammate's gone down, he's on low HP now to nothing, and a 5-on-3 gained out here. So saw now is left as the only player into the bathrooms area, converted upon by several T-side players, gets himself a kill as Sapec trades it. Is a 3-on-2.
Look, that's the best side, and he is in time.
Footsteps being heard, just going to make his way up. Arki on the back lines gets Sapec, 2-on-2. Plant secured. T-side player not seen towards signpost, but now he is forced away back towards the long entrance. And just in the midst of the smoke at the edge of APC, a small gap there, but not going to get given away the info for. Swing out, AlekS takes the fight, loses it. Trade back from Justo, comes up 1-on-1. He's solo HP, and phzy can be the man to win.
He's sweating a little bit. Couple of players low. Oh, and the scout even getting involved. Look at the amount of damage they've done, and the swing comes out with a nade in, and they don't even know stadodo's here towards Divider. They might just have to regroup towards this long position, but more info, and now stadodo pushes. The kills just keep coming in, tries to pick up the AK, doesn't quite get to it, but it's only 2 players left on this T side.
A 3-for-1 trade, and Nilo's still tagged up here for the Ninjas side. Saw seems to be a trademark style for them. Lose pistol, gain conversion. As a scout, finished off the job. Swing back on Sapec, is unable to get the final kill, but 25 seconds, he's got to go towards the A side. The CT have seen him with the bomb on his back here, and they're just going to wait for him. Deagle crossfire, locked, smoke down towards cross, might allow a bit of a cover towards the truck position. Spamming through on the mid for control. Sapec tagged, MUTiRiS will take the kill, and it will be even standings as saw leans up, looks down, but is forced to back off in the end with no contact established by the T side. The M4, however, the same can't be said. He gets that 1 kill, Nilo will trade it, and now the AK starts to strike. The AWP, forced back passing, needs to watch that mid control as Arki also falls. Point blank gets that 1 kill, trades are good, so Saul holds it together, but a 1 versus 5 seconds, got to get the plant down. It's very open, the opportunity's right there. Open line up, and he was a hair away from... Yeah, nothing at all. It's a very broken buy from saw. And already one of those broken buy players are taken out. Fama from stadodo dropped. Boost up for Arki, could catch 1. Spray is good for the frag. The MAC-10 still downstairs though, and AlekS will be able to strike on just as he swings out and just gets shut down immediately towards short control. 2 more players there to swing back, and the deagle will be able to trade together. M4 not quite as ready for it though. So Saul and Manon going back and forth, and MUTiRiS left alone on the A site. So 1-on-2 for him. The Ninjas have B side Dominion, but I think he still wants to go for this retake. And as he gets the kill, this looks a lot more likely. Nilo solo HP. He has to hit the bomb plant here for the default position. MUTiRiS slowly round the corner, makes his way straight up and out, running and gunning. AK giving up its angle, and the angle is a little bit off. Here towards short position. Are they ready for him? Well, the M4 is. Angle locked, but again, the crosshair placement from the left side.
Stuck towards the barrel's position. Molly coming through, needs to get the smoke down. A bit of aggression coming out from Arki to try and take the fight onto the monster players. With the flash, he only finds 1. They've got to try and get a couple of picks back. They're bringing everyone over to be on the city side.
Yeah, 3 Famas against 4 AKs. The teams are going to be able to hold man advantage and firepower advantage. And AlekS and Sapec are going to prove just that. Manon to close out MUTiRiS as he winds up the WP with stadodo. Overall, better weaponry for the T side, but still just wins out that first fight. phzy can trade it, so gotta be careful when it starts to clear. But phzy just walking out towards a short position. And Saul's so ready for it. Nice kill, even standing.
Now that's an important pick, and even some of that spam coming through from monsters giving them more info, even such that they're bringing that second player from the A site over towards Heaven to have 3 players at the B. Bomb site volley comes through, Arki spamming in, Nilo's the last one left, 1 versus 3, puts a smoke down towards default, but a run out of players, he's still got the bomb on his back and a swing from MUTiRiS, fine saw their 4th round. Good
game compared to that last map. There's Arki gets the kill.
AWP from stadodo has not been checked as of yet. Trying to push forward though. This is very aggressive. Look at the entry coming through from Manon. They now know where the AWP is, but they can start clearing out the bomb side and pushing arki further back.
Twitchy beyond belief in terms of crosshair placement, and eventually it does work out. Oh, Manon! What was that? Shot on arki in a 4v3, making it 2 as he gets his triple.
Visual to go for such an aggressive play. I mean, they just flashed their way through a divider smoke. Not even waiting for it to dissipate, just taking the charge on.
3 rounds the difference, no AWP and AK safe for just, obviously. M4's coming in, and they do flash their way in against Sapec. Not ready for them to swing out to the short control, so the kill comes in.
Just jump spotting towards that monster position. Should be able to get a fair bit of information once they start to pop out, but it might be a little bit too late. He does find one. He even follows up into the second to drop that bomb. Could he be up for 3K? Just lines them up. So much damage coming out from the barrels player. And phzy, they know where he is, just gets a 4.
The economy has been dipped into by the young ninjas. Look at the CTs aggressing out here towards the mid control. They're going to take fight for fight. Force v force, and phzy will win out against MUTiRiS. That will force the CTs to back off towards connector in mid, and Manning gets another kill on arki and connector.
Playing connector, that gets punished too. As stadodo getting aggressive, blinded off angle, and every single time they try to push forward, they just continue falling.
Free AWP for phzy. We saw what he could do with that in the last map. Definitely do the same thing right here, or he's watching the edge of the boxes. Eventually finds the kill on sAw and just falls down to Manon. All 5 alive. And what you talk about, what we talk about, confidence from sAw, and we're seeing confidence from the young ninjas every now and again.
Ninjas. I mean, other than that early information, stadodo hasn't found a lot. The timing. Oh, they even get the peak. I thought they may have just been able to do a little bit of damage, but Madden again opens up with an opening kill. That's the 5-on-4 they need. But it's a fake. They're drawing all this util towards A. They're going to head over towards B.
And 2 players stacked in monster. Is Sapec going to be ready for this? Yes, he is. They both line up, and they're both going down. MUTiRiS and arki probably got to save from here. There's no chance to it. And that first kill coming in for stadodo really just sent them spiraling down for sAw. MUTiRiS will try find something at the edge of the smokes, but no, nothing going to get given towards him. It's best to try find one of the rifles that was dropped by his teammates. Even then, I don't even know if there's an M4 to spare. AK takes the fight, wins it. arki just got to go back the other side of the map. And
I even want to say this could be the biggest upset in Tier 2 CS we've seen this entire year. I know that we're only in February, but when you think that there are 68...
They've taken damage on the Fama of arki already. Deagle out here towards shore. Is he going to be ready for AlekS? Yes, he is. Good shot, gets away from the connector player in time. Tagged to 89, but still stays alive. And just, he's flashed through towards monster. Are they expecting him? Yes, they are. He still gets the kill. The just MP9 and the AWP can't even deal with him. Julie's out. He does go down in the end, but a 4-on-3.
Well, for young ninjas, they've got to really just brute force their way into B.
Oh, nice wallbang damage from the Deagle! And phzy will lean up. Deagle shot, not connecting. Fama can swing at the bomb to drop and double up on nilo. So sAw will have him no utility. Kevlar for everyone. Look at the stack into connector. They might be in trouble here. sAw holding contest, but Sapec gets the secondary frag advantage.
Can't continue fighting. This allows the bomb plant to go down.
Covered to the left by a body block, covered to the right by a smoke. The plant comes in, and it's retake on for the ninjas. They don't have a kit. They went for the Kevlar and the USPs. And stadodo waiting here in the footsteps of the rotators, knowing they're all coming in from dumpster and from bank. Here they go. Block tapping. Can't land a shot. Burst fire. Does eventually connect to Sapec. nilo trades it. AlekS close range towards the long position. Just comes up with a kill. arki comes soon. And it's all left to nilo. Tagged up. Dinked down. Taken down. And sAw.
Double eco status up for sAw. Aggression coming through from phzy. Flash out. Oh! Still connect.
Over on truck, smokes back, nades on long, not quite as close. MUTiRiS is right up close and personal, takes the kill on Manon. 4-on-4, damage has been done towards him. Bomb plant in the midst of the smoke on default. No backstab ins. The best that they can do is just go for the retake from the common CT angles. MUTiRiS getting AlekS, tipping the man advantage back to his team's favor, but Sapec reads his angle and takes sight now. They got to stick the defuse, hold the body block, try keep control. phzy being seen with that AWP, AK good, spray through, trade back 1-for-1. They're not on the bomb though. The spray transfer from arki comes up. Well, I mean, they should know the damage that they've done at this stage. All we have to do is press tab and see how many players were alive in all these rounds, and it's no more than 2. And there you go.
Now, Just has been able to clear this area. Flash out from long does give a bit of info up for the T's. Oh, they just swing. That's so dry coming out from phzy. And that's a simple kill for stadodo.
Second man of AlekS, unable to get the frag back, just turning his crosshair away. The AUG as Sapec can get the trade over on the short control. CTs holding down the sites, wraparounds from long, straight through bathrooms onto mid, onto the A site. AWP about to peek. Man seen over at Flower Pots. Molotovs onto bank, will siphon off that entryway. AK up at the stall, awkward spray. Manon comes up, Nilo follows suit, and Manon makes it a double. Rushing out towards this short control. It's going to be MUTiRiS that opens up against phzy. That's a big kill to find. AK here, Manon knows that they're all over him, and the AWP and MUTiRiS can strike.
Wouldn't be able to find too much here. And once the contact comes through from B, that's when the wraparound can come through from A, and the AWP connects. That's a big read from stadodo.
And sausol will follow suit on AlekS, trying to follow back on Nilo with a secondary kill, but no, a 1-on-4 for him. He gets that one frag, but he might be forced to hold on to his weapon here. And the ninjas against a full... Yeah, this AK is going down. MUTiRiS gonna wait for it. Shot in the back, 2 taps with a kill, easy as that.
Way of sort of playing the A defense, that they're just not peeking off one another. The shadow. Oh, he sees the first player, swings through. Oh, a massive shot coming through from stadodo. A hard flick with the AWP. What a shot!
A man in 25 seconds, and as they're all coming in from bathrooms, they're going to check this corner. MUTiRiS does. The spray is awkward, and the CT comes up good. AK around the back, sees him, takes him down. M4 also at truck, spotted there. AlekS waiting, and arki captures the only angle to evade damage. 3-on-2 now. Going to line up, or at least try get out from long control. One player also at bank. stadodo is low. He's got to get his headshot in, and Sapec jumps faces. 2v2 now. They're backed up passive, bomb plant on default. No one is in the bathrooms. They're going to try get there now, and there's no kits either for the CT side. Tapping it once, trying to force the peaks in, going to try force these kills quick, and the ninjas taking their time. So are sAw. sAw don't want to make a misstep. They are so close to taking the win here. They should have been up 2-0, and they lose the pick here. E250 watching. AK sees his man, can't take him down, does get a kill in the end against Sapec. Trade it to a 4 versus 4, and here come the T side. The AK sitting in the midst of the smoke. AlekS, deagle, here towards bathrooms, gets 1 kill. phzy strikes, but just takes it down! And the pistols get the gap. Does he see his man? No, it's just is like a hair away. Pixel found by the T-side player instead. As MUTiRiS gets the opener, Sapec and just trade back and forth. One player at heaven, good flash to stall for time by an extra few seconds for CTs to get the angle. Another great flash, a third great flash. Keeps the T's at bay, but still sAw deals with AlekS on the ramp position. Look at the HP numbers for the T side though. Need to get the sprays together, land those single bullets. Indeed, the kill comes through. stadodo responds. It's all on the orb. No automatic weapons to his feet. A player close, still land. Good flick, good shot, good kill. And incendiary to force stadodo away, picks up that AK and just is low in the backlines. Molotov on, smoke down, no cover port, tapped once, trying to force him to peek in, just for the swing. Kill comes out on the AK, sprays through blind, no info on stadodo! And stadodo wins the fight. Player of phzy, that AWP. There's a moment for him to shine. It'll be right about now. Manon's gone down. MUTiRiS switching out to the M4. Orb can connect his shot. Smoke's a bit awkward. Just land to the left-hand side of that. Wait. Oh, yes, you're seeing it come through from Just, but phzy with that orb gets the 2 kills. 4 versus 3, and Just is just closing in the pincers. Is anybody ready for this? Sapec could be the main issue. And the M4 closing in. Look at Just. Look at Just. He'll see one. Spray through. Awkward. Comes up with a kill. Nilo trades it. 3v2. Ninjas need to act now. MUTiRiS is still on site. stadodo's got a bomb planted for him. Takes that one frag. 2-on-2 still. deagle. Close range. Can't land the frag. MUTiRiS keeps it going. And he gets himself a quadra kill. Madness. It is not looking good at all. A con stack in for both the T and the CT side, and they're swinging, looking to try and find the fight, but it's the kills out for stadodo. 4-on-3 as Madden was the only man to get a kill in that contact phase. 3 players on short, having to fall back and just going to hear these footsteps. One SMG could catch him off guard and indeed just goes down. A bit of a taste of his own vision. Did he see that movement? I don't think he did. AK close, nilo. Gonna let his teammate die. Does get MUTiRiS to drop. 25 seconds, holds it down alongside. The Ninjas feel unbelievable pressure, you must imagine. Up against one of the best teams in Tier 2 and still holding
his footsteps too. stadodo could just get wide swung upon.
Oh, they're going to go for it. M4 loses its life. A bit of an overly aggressive smoke back monster as well, coming into the right moment for the Ninja side. nilo so aggressive. Sapec on T-ramp. Sees 2 and doesn't do anything with it. nilo waiting for justice. Sprays through, takes him down, but MUTiRiS quick to get to position to trade. 3 versus 2. The sAw side now take another. And it's all left to AlekS in a 1v3. His best bet is to save that.
His entries were so crispy. You were right about that wide swing from Madden. AlekS, he doesn't know that they're just on the other side.
This is the decider match of the group, so winner proceeds to playoff. The loser is out for good, and the loser in this opening pick is Man, and smoke down. M4 still holding. phzy there to back him up with the AWP.
Smoke goes down, door gets opened. sausol looking to try and see if he can take a fight. Oh, just wins it out. That was a bit awkward though.
Now with the short control, the T's want to act upon the B site control. 2 players to defend against it. 3rd man on his way here. I think he's coming up from the heaven control. The flashbang in there, try to support it. Turn away. AlekS goes down. nilo gets 2 frags. Still when AK turns up for a kill of his own right. Oh, the headshot's good as well. And single tap. 10 seconds. Time is up. Swings back. And he wins the spray. 1v3.
Ninjas have got the right idea. They've pushed all the way into monsters. They know it probably has to be an A play, and it's nilo to find that first pick. More players coming over.
Wally will force him forward though. Flashbangs in, and the AWP also strikes AK out towards mid. MUTiRiS dealt with by AlekS, and nilo holds the M4 control towards Park and the mid area. Flashes in as Sapec domes just through the line, tagged up low, and they've seen that bomb. Rotations inbound, 3rd man already here. The solo toxic barrel sees so many, does so much damage, doesn't get the kill. MUTiRiS chimes in, man, and responds. Bomb dropped though by the AWP, trades back and forth. 4 seconds, and stadodo attempting the wallbang, couldn't land it on the second or first shots, so he's forced back for the retake in a 1v3 in heaven, and he's going for it here. This could be real interesting. AlekS would have heard the drop down, but he's not looking the right way.
I can't believe he went.
See, don't know if Aki's seen him. Just here, close towards monster. Flash through. No. Comes in a little bit late. Sapec goes down. nilo with 2 frags though. Traded back by arki. Sees Manin, but Manin holds the line. MUTiRiS responds. AWP stadodo from heaven. Suddenly changes the complexion of the defensive. phzy alone. Got a swing, got a kill. Molotov now going towards heaven. No, he plants. Open for short here. The smoke giving him enough cover from the AWP. stadodo firing his way through, switching out to the M4. And phzy with the AWP, looking for the last gap in the fence to get the match point for the Ninjas instead. Is stadodo, what is he doing? Is he going back to heaven, I think? That seems to be the case on the retake. He's seen the AWP for it as well. Couldn't have timed it better as sAw getting that point instead.
You almost thought for a moment there he could have been saving in that 1v1, but no. Just repositioning, getting up to that heaven position.
Passes through onto short. Nice nade on, turned away from the short position. So sAw with the fammer, flashed in, sees 1, takes him down. Is he ready for the second? No, he just falls back with that kill, with that man advantage in tow for sAw.
Very disciplined there from sAw. Nade comes out, overextension, find that first pick. Don't look to control short water. Fall back, play the 5-on-4. stadodo has got a player very close to him to divider, and he even hits that shot onto Madden. 2.
The fammer tempting face, and the AWP shot connects. Flashbang comes through, sees his man, pins into the corner, just gets phzy, and now AlekS falls, all on Sapec with 1 kill, and an awkward spray on the low.